engorged breast, how to relieve breast engorgement while breastfeeding. But if at all this is the first time to click on my channel, please kindly subscribe for more videos like this. So in this video I just want to give you the tips and the reasons why we do have breast engorgement. I really experienced breast engorgement while breastfeeding my baby. Sorry, I don't want the same mother watching my video to experience the same thing. So 2 to 3 days after giving birth, you happen 2 to 6 days, you happen to be having colostrum milk, which is yellowish in color. At times some mothers, they do hand explicit before they give birth. That's when we call for a breastfeed, like we call for a hand expression before and after giving birth. So this is where you have to do a hand expression before having your baby in time. So once you don't do that and it happens that you happen to have breast engorgement after giving birth, here are some of the things you should always put in your mind. Breast engorgement, always remember your breast should be soft. Whenever you press it, you feel it soft, but the moment it becomes hard, like upper, that means you're having breast engorgement, and it is very hard, very hard for baby to have a better latch, or to have that. Indicates in my former video when I was talking about a poor breastfeeding session. So this is when, if the same thing happened to you, that means you're having a poor breastfeeding session. So always make sure that you check your breast side to side, because some of these sides like this, when you press them like this, because you have to always to be calling out a breast massage while breastfeeding your baby, so that you can feel the hardness. Yeah, it's okay to be breast, they happen to become bigger when you give birth, but when it becomes hard, leave alone being bigger and tender, but when it becomes very hard and painy, that may indicate that you're suffering from breast engorgement or breast pain while breastfeeding. What are you going to do to relieve this? First of all, I'm going to recommend a warm shower. Take a warm shower after feeling the pain of the breast engorgement. This is going to help to release it. Another thing I'm going to talk about, a warm compressor. A warm compressor comes in and it's kind of breast massage. Get a warm compressor, a cotton like this. Then once you get it, start pressing on your breasts like this. Understand? The more you press on your breast, it helps to relieve, like it helps to relieve the pain you had, and it will cool down the engorged breast. Another thing I'm going to talk about, hand explanation. So when you're having breast engorgement, I would recommend our hand expression, and express some of the milk and leave the little for the baby, because the more you have oversupply, it's going to cause pain. Like it's going to give out how would I call it, it's going to give out a faster supply, and once you get a faster supply, it's going to lead to babies refusing to breastfeed. So always put it in your mind that it's very good and it's very recommendable to breastfeed your baby with enough milk, doing a good latch. But the only way you can do a good latch, you cannot do a good latch if at all you're suffering from breast pain, or if at all you're struggling with breast engorgement. So what I can say, you have to always take care about yourself. Remember, always have to make sure that you're physically, mentally, emotionally okay before we talk about breastfeeding, because always put it in your mind that breastfeeding starts with your brain. The brain sends the milk, like it's the brain to increase the supply, or it's the brain to lead to the let down. So always make sure that you keep it in your mind that breastfeeding needs a lot of work, needs a lot of head put in it. So what I can say, another thing I'm going to talk about are cabbage solution. So you can get a cabbage, these ones were made at home. So you can get a cabbage cover, place it on your breast, then put on a bra, then make sure that the bra you're using, it's quite not tight, sagging a little bit, then you place it. It's going to help to relieve that pain. yeah, it's going to relieve the pain. Another thing, you can find massage oil. In a little bit you do massage, but before you do that, always remember that it has to be a warm compressor before anything. Do a warm compressor before anything, and it's going to be super good and super quality. So another thing, I'm going to talk about frequent breastfeeding. So when you find it that it has become a problem for you breastfeeding your baby, like it has become a problem for you in your breastfeeding journey, I would always recommend a frequent breastfeeding. So try frequent breastfeeding as a breastfeeding mother. Why do I mean? At least breastfeed your baby every after 1.5 hours or every after 2 hours. Make a schedule for yourself to have a better breastfeeding journey or to have a better breastfeeding session. So always you have to make sure that you make a schedule for yourself. Babies, sometimes they happen to sleep a lot during the day. They will sleep around, they will no, in a day they sleep around 16 to 15 hours. So always make sure that it's you to make the schedule, because the more you don't breastfeed the baby, the more you happen to have breast pain. And another thing, it's breastfeeding the baby with one-sided breast. Like this one, I don't want to use it because I feel pain. It's very hard for me to manage breastfeeding my baby in this side, so that is also going to cause breast engorgement. Make sure that you breastfeed your baby with all the breasts, this side and that side. So once you try doing that, you're going to be having a better breastfeeding session. So another thing, always make sure that you eat well. Eat well, eat well, and eat well. Eat things which are going to increase your breast milk supply. And suck full nourish for those who have been mothers for 2 to 3 kids. Another thing, always seek for more from the doctors, from the gynecologists, or from the midwives who helped you to have the baby, or any other medical center that can help you out. But always make sure that you eat well, take care of yourself, be good. You are the mother. Always make sure that you're in a good state. My god, this place is so hot. You see how I'm sweating? Yeah. So guys, if at all this is your first time to click on my channel, I'm Sharat and I'm a breastfeeding mother consultant. You can ask me anything. I'm a mother of 1 year and 5 month boy, a cute one. So I have experience depending on my baby. So I have experienced a lot. I have ever experienced breast engorgement, and not even once, 3 times on that boy. So I managed to relieve it by that way. I did an expression, I did a warm compressor, I took a warm shower. You can even do breast pumping. If at all it's very hard for you to do an expression, you can do a warm compressor. It's also recommended. Like you can do a breast engagement, like you can take a pumping machine and you pump out the breast. You understand? I'm super hot here. Guys, I'm just going to run off this jet because I'm super hot. Whew, I can't breathe. You see how I'm sweating? Yeah, like crazy. Oh my god, this is too much. Hey. So guys, in the next video, I'm going to be talking about things you should do, like things you should eat and increase your breast milk supply. If you'd liked and if you liked my video, please kindly drop your comments. Really appreciate your time. I really appreciate. Thank you guys for being there for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. But I'm super hot here. I want to run off this presser. I don't think I'm going to proceed with this live because I'm super hot. So guys, thank you. But I'm sick anyway. I'm super sick. Yeah. I have cold. No. Have ulcers. I have fever. So I'm not fine. But I'll be fine. Okay guys, love you all and see you in the next video.